Squirrel! No, look, it really is a squirrel. He's so cute. Oh, what is that? Oh, wait a minute.
Hello everyone, it's Tiffany with Thrifting Vegas. I shop at thrift stores, estate sales, garage sales, and discount stores for items I can resell for profit on online platforms like eBay, Poshmark, and OfferUp.
Today is Friday and I have a few errands to run. UPS, the post office, and I can't believe my kids go back to school on Monday, so a few bits for them. When I'm finished, I will map out which Goodwill is closest to me and I'll see you there. Let's go thrifting! Today I've brought you a bit further south to a Goodwill we haven't visited in quite a few months here. Everything on the shelves is going to be brand new to us, so I'm really excited. It's very, very hot out here, about 106 degrees, so let's get into the air conditioning and see what we can find. The color tag of the week is green. All items with a green tag are 50% off. On Monday, they go down to $1, and on Tuesday, the brand new color tag of the week comes out. So let's go inside. We'll grab a cart. They've changed this around a bit to make more room for Halloween, I'm guessing. The carts are now against the wall back here. This one will do. I've got my Thrifting Vegas blanket and my reusable shopping bags in this store. The hard goods are right up front, so we don't have to go far. Oh, this is pretty. Could be a candle holder or even a planter. It's got pine trees on it. It is $4. So let's keep going for a minute and see what else they have. Lots of white. I think they've started separating their goods by colour. Here's a lid to something. Back there is a lidded trinket dish as well. This is nice. I hadn't thought of it, but you could actually use it as a candle holder. It's two halves. Little bird in a dome there. That's $6. Just looking for a mark. I don't think it has one. I'm always scanning carefully through the candle holders for high-end crystal, Baccarat, Waterford, and also for glassy baby candle holders. Some fabric tulips here. They're a bit worse for wear, unfortunately. This box probably has a doll in it. Squirrel! No, look, it really is a squirrel. He's so cute. Oh, what is that? Oh, wait a minute. I really wish I hadn't touched it, but I want to see how much it is. It's $8. It's got some holes for hanging up the top, but it's got what I think are mouse droppings up by the squirrel's tail there. I love it, but I'm not sure I want to put it into my cart. So I ended up putting it on the bottom rack of my cart and then cleaning up with a bit of hand sanitizer from my purse. Oh, here's Bruce Cassidy. He's the head coach of our Las Vegas Golden Knights. $10, a bit too much for me for resale, so we'll leave it. Some golf bookends and goblets. It's an interesting thing. I think it's a decorative cork ball. More candlesticks. Let's see, got some Buddha and figurines, quite lightweight, modern replicas, mass-produced. Box, this poor moose is missing an antler. What else? Lots of plates and plaques. Always unstack stacks because you never know what's going to be hiding. Some Russian fairy tale plates. There's probably a set here, but if you watch my channel, you'll know that plates aren't my favorite thing, so I'm going to leave those for somebody else. Here's a Chicago Bear flattened bottle. I think somebody put the bear decal on after the fact there. All sorts of plates over here, aren't there? Little basket. Is that blue Danube? That one's made in Japan. Seeing a lot of the blue Danube pattern here and there on this shelf. Looks like a napkin holder or a towel, little towel holder for the bathroom could be. Spoon rest. Spoon rests only sell about $12 to $18, so unless they're really special, I tend to leave them. Little froggy bank here, he's rather sweet. This is the blue Danube I was telling you about. It can be profitable, possibly in a big lot, but again, not really my favorite thing to thrift. Here's a stone tree. A little shelf sitter piggy. What else can we find? Rooster. I'm liking how they've separated the shelves into colours. Here is red. More dolls down here. It's a Hummel plate from the 70s, 1974. Again, sadly, these don't sell well. Probably only about $8 to $10 for that piece. Different bits. There's a canister, little jar. More boxes and plaques. This is a tape holder missing its little roll in the middle. Oh, this is interesting. It's an oil lamp. It looks really old, possibly German. That's probably worth picking up. It is $8, but I have a feeling that there is still room for profit on that, so we will pop it into the cart. Here's a giraffe. It's made to look like bronze, but it's resin. Little bear and mouse figurines and some pumpkins. Over here is a Paula Deen cooking pot. I love the robin's egg blue colour. The lid and pot are priced separately, which is strange. I actually have a teapot in that pattern, but that's not what I'm interested in. I'm interested in the piece underneath. This is a Nordic ware pan. It's their stadium model. There's the mark, Nordic ware. These sell very, very well for me. They are lovely, lovely quality, and they make beautiful cakes. So we'll definitely grab that. My Thrifting Vegas blanket is in the cart. This piece is $5. So let's put it carefully down here next to our oil lamp. I've spotted a single shaker over here. It's Noritake, I believe. I love the colors and pattern on that. So I'm a bit sad that it doesn't have a friend. All sorts of coffee makers. This looks like an avocado tool. You can take out the pit and slice it up, all with one thing. Lots and lots of small appliances. Toaster oven. I quite like this food warmer here. Good for parties and football season. Here we are in the kitcheny bits. Lots of white pieces up here. I've spotted this. It's a Czechoslovakian sipper cup. There's the mark. It's Victoria. I love the blue and white. And the little handle there is also a type of straw. It is $5, but I think there is still room for some profit on that. So we'll put it carefully into the cart. I'm going to have a careful look to see if there are any more. It would be nice to have a pair or a set. More salt and peppers. Let's see. Teapots. This is glass. It's a candy dish, but sadly, I don't know if you can see, the flash paint has been pulled off, possibly by the tape. I do think that this is a more modern piece, so we'll pop it back there. Do be careful with tape and hot water on flash paint, because both will take it off very easily. That's part of an individual tea serving set. Little piece of milk glass here. They're asking $8 on that. Bit too much for me for resale. Quite like this cake stand there. It's fun to thread some ribbon through the holes for the respective holiday. What else can we find? Bakers. This looks like Temptations, but it's actually a brand called Blue Harbor. They're asking $10 though, which again is a bit too much for me. This back here is Temptations. I can tell by the pattern. Ooh, look down here. I've spotted some Mickey ears. This is a spoon rest. As I said, spoon rests usually go about $12 to $18. This one probably closer to $18 because it is a Disney piece. Let's pop that into our cart just there and keep going. Here's a sort of a cloisonne style vase. Green and I think that is brass. I have a few of those in my inventory. I will bring them out to show you. This is a creamer, probably Voltsgraph. What else? Whoop, made in China. That was much lighter than I thought it was going to be. It gives you a really good clue about quality when pieces are super duper lightweight. Not really sure what those are. So many different things to choose from. Do spend some time scanning the shelves. It's really easy to miss things. I do it all the time and you point them out. Oh, look at these. These are coasters. They have a sort of Pottery Barn crate and barrel feel to them. Really nice quality. Have a good weight. Let's set them there a minute because I want to look at this piece. It is quite lightweight. It's signed on the bottom. I think we might grab that as well. I want to show you this. It looks like Portmeirion, but I think it is cordon bleu. Portmeirion is very similar to that. One of my favorite brands. I have some pieces again in my inventory that I would love to show you. We've got stacks of plates and dishes here. That is very interesting glass. Bowls, that's a Pioneer Woman muffin pan. Those don't sell ever so well, but do be on the lookout for rolling pins, which can make you a tidy profit. Here we are in the mug section. They just restocked these, so I couldn't resist coming over to have a little look. Ooh, look at the beautiful iridescent red of this piece. It's a Ray Dunn, I believe. It's Snow White. I've never seen this before. It's $5, but the color is so gorgeous with that iridescence. I'm going to have to take that home with me. What else can we find? This looks a bit like the sippy mug we just picked up. It's not marked though, so I'll leave it. What else? It's interesting pattern inside. That's a modern piece. That's Corel, I think. This piece has wings at the front. Oh, very lightweight. Probably would chip rather easily. Here's a panda mug. I have some of these in my inventory. World Market. They have a tea strainer inside those. I really like them. Again, join me for my haul right after the shopping trip, and I will show you everything I bought and some extra bits that I've mentioned. Here is a Family Circus mug. They used to have a strip in the funnies in the newspaper. Unfortunately, those don't really sell well for me, so I'll leave it. This is Portmeirion. What are the chances? Beautiful. I think those are pansies. Really manky. It needs a good wash. There's a Portmeirion mark on the bottom. It's in good shape. So this will go into our cart. Let's do that now. There we go. What else? What else? Magic Mountain, Six Flags. That's in California, I think. It's a little Rudolph mug, very modern, probably Target or 99-cent store, that one. Little vintage print on there. Let's see. Oh, these are calico blue, probably English. They look quite old. Unfortunately, they are in rough shape. Lots and lots of crazing on those, so we'll have to leave them. Moving into the glassware, look at all the beautiful colors, blue to red and pink. These are Anchor Hocking, 4 tumblers for $15. I actually use one of these as a candle holder in my Christmas centerpiece. Here's a bowl. Don't think it's Anchor Hocking, it just happens to be the same ruby shade. A milk glass Irish coffee mug. I like the pattern. This is a newer glass pedestal stand, a little bit iridescent, but quite modern, that. More Blue Danube. I think we could fill a cart with all the Blue Danube pieces we've seen today. This is an etched glass or dessert cup. Lovely flowers on there. And behind is a whale tumbler, cartoon whale in pink. It's really fun. A set of 4 Vegas Golden Knights tumblers, and down here, I think these are copies of Italian ceramic. Here's a box, beautiful, a beautiful mug with a lid in a box for $10. If you're enjoying the video, it would mean the world to me if you could give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment below and subscribe to my channel with the little red button at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. It doesn't cost you anything at all, but it really helps my channel, and you'll be notified every time I release a new video. Ooh, look at this little piece hiding in the glass section. It's an English bone china tray. Just checking for chips and dents. It's a nice shape. Let's see. Fine bone china, Shelley, England. It's a tray for a sugar and creamer set. I haven't seen those on the shelf, but it's definitely worth picking up. You could use it as a trinket tray or a vanity tray, or even for appetizers. I'm finding so much Blue Danube that I'm almost second guessing my decision to leave it on the shelf. Then again, 2 plates are $15, which is just too much for me for resale. Here's a creamer. Looks like the daisy and button pattern. Quite like that. Sadly, clear glass just doesn't sell ever so well for me, so I'll leave it. These are pretty. Iridescent little brandy glasses maybe. Lots of shot glasses. Back here, I almost missed it, is a piece of Lenox. Lovely bee and flower pattern. Only $2. Look at that. There's the mark, Lenox. I believe I have some napkin rings at home that match this that I'll show you. Again, really manky. Needs a good soak and wash in warm soapy water. We are here in the Vases, Planters and Florals. Some glass flowers applied to this florist piece. Just a bit crude. Here's a vintage bud vase. Lots and lots of clear. All shapes and sizes. This is milk glass. These sell quite well for me. However, they're $4. I like to pay 1 or 2. This faceted style doesn't sell as well. We've got a covered candy dish here, $8 on that piece. Here's a cobalt blue optic swirl vase. These used to sell very well for me, not so much lately. I think there's an overabundance in the market. This is cut to clear. You can see how the top layer of glass has been cut through to expose the clear underneath. Lots of planters, some terracotta. Little modern dish at the back there. Star Wars tumbler. Oh, $5 on that piece. Over here are some Asian style vases, and these are $40 a piece. We've got red up here. Vases and planters. Oh, here is a vintage oil lamp. I think these are made in Taiwan. This one's got a bird on it. You fill it with oil and the wick goes down. You can see at the top you would light it up there. $6 on that piece. We've made our way over to the seasonal aisle. Lots and lots of Christmas here with a few other bits mixed in. Oh, look at this little bird. He's ever so tall on crutches with his wing in a sling. Sadly, it's broken, so we'll have to leave him, but he's really sweet. This over here is in the style of Goofus glass, reverse painted, but I think it's made in China and very modern. I do like the style of that though, with the birds. Let's see, this looks Scandinavian. Possibly hand painted. Can't decide if it's mass produced though. Lovely little snow woman cookie jar. Look at her. Again, sadly chipped and broken in a few places, but she is lovely with her feather boa. Not marked on the bottom. I think she is definitely a modern piece. Part of a Avon Nativity there. Not sure what that is. What else can we find? Lots and lots of plates. Candles. A couple of little frogs here. Lots of damage on those. $3. A little cat napkin holder. He is mass produced as well. I used to have a set of these. Them Darko Easter eggs. They're absolutely gorgeous, beautifully made. I don't know what happened to mine, but for $2 I am definitely going to grab this piece. I love the colors blue and yellow. They come in all different designs, so I'm definitely going to scour the shelves to see if by any chance there are any more lurking. We've got mugs and tins and glasses up here. These are ornaments. Perhaps you have to paint them yourself. We're in the wood section, lots of signs, and this lovely cat. I had to think for a minute what he might be, but I believe he is a holder for your glasses. He's $3, and you pop your readers or glasses in his head there. He's absolutely lovely. In the cart he goes. We'll keep going. All sorts of baskets here, lots of wood pieces, some figurines and storage, lots of baskets. Here's a pedestal with a dome here. I actually don't think they go together. The base isn't patterned at all. It's a shame this is broken. Very modern though. Not sure what that is. It'd be good to display your marbles on though, in those little divots there. What do we have? Oh, this looks like Blue Mountain pottery, but I think it's a copy. Actually a incense burner maybe. And they're asking $8. Lovely little bear planter here. Looks like it came as a congratulations new baby arrangement. Ooh, Portuguese pottery, hand painted. I love the reticulation, the holes in that. Hand painted Portugal. It has a hanger. Very, very pretty. No damage. Into the cart it goes. Doing my second go round of the store as I do, and I can't believe I missed this unless they just put it out. A silver crest ruffle vase. Ooh, it's $10 and it's cracked. Oh no, it goes all the way around there. Do you see that? Wait. No, it is cracked. It's not dirt. What a shame. Unfortunately, of course, that will have to stay on the shelf. What's this little house? Little ceramic candle holder. I love the way this Goodwill has arranged their baggie wall into different categories. These bags contain small items lotted up together, and they are priced by the bag. This looks like a nativity set. It's ceramic. Probably, yes, they're marked made in Taiwan. Now, unfortunately, there's a piece broken in here. I think it's a lamb. He's lost his head. Now, I find that the more classic nativity sets sell better. This one is a little bit whimsical and cartoony. Obviously, not a full set. The rest of it is probably hanging in separate baggies on the wall. So just out of interest, we'll have to keep an eye out for it. But I don't think I'm going to take this with me. It'll be too hard to make sure the set is complete. So let's keep going and see what else they have here. You just never know. A little snowman hat pin there. This looks like an ornament. Oh, I've seen these before. I believe the artist is Klaus. It's signed and numbered, incredibly detailed, and in the back is a little diorama in the same theme as the ornament. This one is Chef Santa. It's $3. I'm going to unhook these front baggies so I can get to it and pop it in the cart. There we go. And now we have to carefully put these back on the hook. There we go. I don't know what that is. It looks like a key ring. It's a puff key ring. Reminds me of the tribbles from the original Star Trek. There's our Santa, and we'll pop back the snowman hat there. There we go. Let's keep going. More tribble keychains. Let's keep going and see if by any chance there are any more of the ornaments. Oh, what are these? Those, they looked like ornaments again, but they're actually squishy foam desserts, ice creams and cakes. We've got ribbons. What else? Oh, here are some more of the nativity figures. These look like the kings or the wise men. They are $5 a bag. Now, I'm assuming there are 3 bags somewhere, so that would be $15. Just a bit too much for resale, so we're definitely going to leave those. Let's see. We've got some sort of clamp there, a hockey puck, commemorative hockey puck, some money rolls. At the end of this aisle is the small frames and artwork. These prints are vintage. It was very popular back in the 70s to apply a print to a wood plaque. Those are lovely. As always, lots and lots of frames and model home art. This piece is quite interesting. Greek vessel. Let's see. I'm looking for cross stitch and stitchery. It sells very, very well for me. Original oils or watercolors. These are quite interesting. They're signed. They are $5 a piece though, and that seems a bit much for resale. Next is the large artwork. This is one of my favorite prints, the mummy giraffe kissing the baby on the head. Look at his little face, he's all squished, so cute. These are definitely prints here, not original works. I'm also looking at the frames as well as the artwork. As I always say, if you are in need of a frame and a mat board and you know the size, it's a pretty standard size, you can often really save some money coming to a thrift store and finding the size you need. It's quite a nice watercolor. Again, a little bit crude. I'm not really feeling that piece, so I'm going to leave it. Let's keep flipping through. Lots of canvases. Something for every taste. Ooh, that is broken. Let's move on from that. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's keep going. Really big pieces today. Most of them are prints. This looks original. Again, a little bit crude. Different styles, different media, photography and watercolor. It's John Wayne on a piece of wood. More canvases. Here on my table is everything we found at Goodwill and a few other items I promised I would bring out to show you. Let's start over here with this amazing Klaus ornament. We found this in the baggy section hanging on the wall. We paid $3 for it. I believe it's made of resin. It's a numbered piece. And the fascinating thing is the back. There's a little diorama. Looks like a pizza oven with a little elf there. And Santa on the front is actually a chef carrying a little tray of food. It's absolutely lovely. Really festive, beautiful white color. And I am asking $20. Next we have our lovely vintage English piece. It's bone china made by Shelley of England. I paid $2 for it and I am asking $20. I love these coasters we found. They're all different. They were originally sold at Pottery Barn, one of my favorite stores. This one's wash behind your ears, eat your veggies, is that homework finished, and mind your manners. They're just lovely, and I am asking $25 on those. Back here is the Czechoslovakian sip cup we found. You put, it's usually mineral water I believe, but you could put whatever you wanted in there and you can sip it through this straw. I paid up a little bit for this piece, $5. There's the bottom. The brand is Victoria, made in the Czech Republic. It's cobalt blue. I am asking $28. I wish I'd found more of these. It's a lovely sculpted egg made of resin. It is signed. Just here it says Tom Herold for Dem Darko. We paid $2 for it and I am asking $25. Another vintage piece. This is a German oil lamp. It's absolutely fascinating. I'm not sure exactly how old it is. The side says a quarter. Is that liter maybe? Quarter liter. And the bottom says, forgive my pronunciation, Nicht Lebensmittel echt. And correct me if I'm wrong, my German speaking friends, I believe that says not for food use. As you can see, it does have a little bit of damage in the bottom. The metal is somewhat cracked. but I don't think it takes away from the charm of this piece. I would think originally it had some sort of hurricane shade. I paid $8 for it. I am asking $35. I had a request for anything that looked Harry Potter, and I have this owl. Now, I don't think it is actually Hedwig. The label says Hootessa Owl, but to me she looks just like Hedwig, and she actually talks. She hoots. Next is the lovely hand-painted reticulated Portuguese plate. I have it propped up on a little holder here, but it does actually have some holes and a wire for hanging. Hand painted in Portugal. I paid $3 for it, and I am asking $18. Next, our lovely little cat glasses holder. When you're not using your glasses, this little cat actually wears them for you. You won't ever lose them. I paid $3 for this piece, and I am asking $20. At the back here, I wanted to bring out these Portmeirion plates to show you. In the video, I found a cordon bleu jug in a similar style. These plates are actually on display in my home. They are a little bit crazed. I don't know if you can see that. To me, it adds character. It tells me that they were well used and well loved. Absolutely gorgeous design there. The detail is stunning. This one is very similar, a larger plate. Again, it has crazing, but it's a gorgeous, gorgeous design. There is a third one over here. It's a bowl. This one has a little bit of a silverware mark, and I think it's a little bit newer. It doesn't have crazing, but a little bit of heat damage on the bottom. I love these because they were all obviously well used and well loved, and they all have age and character to them. I'm actually willing to part with these if anybody is interested. I am asking $20. Actually, let's do $20 a piece on the Portmeirion plates. I brought them out actually not only because I found the cordon bleu jug, but I found this piece. This is an oversized Portmeirion mug. It has the same logo on the bottom there. We've got some little pansy flowers with butterflies and moths. Nice oversized cup, really substantial, very, very good quality. I am asking $20 on that piece. And while we're on mugs, this one is Lenox. A lot more delicate. There's the mark. It's called Butterfly Meadow. We've got flowers and a little bee, just a more delicate design. I am asking $15 on the Lenox mug. Last but not least, this is Ray Dunn. I hope the iridescence is coming through the video here. It's absolutely gorgeous. It looks purple in places, gold in places, and it's snow white. Really super. I've never seen this mug in person before. I paid $5 for it, and I am asking $25. In the video, I found an enameled vase and I knew I had a similar one at home. It's lovely green enamel with birds on it. I think they are quail or something similar. Now it is a little aged. It does have a bit of damage here, some loss of enamel, but it's still a beautiful piece. I love the way the enamel swirls around. And again, for me, the damage adds a little bit of character, tells a story that this piece has been well loved and displayed. I am asking $18 on the enameled vase, and I have some other similar vases here. These are black and metal. I believe these are designed with paint over metal, black paint. Really stunning pieces. This one has a little bit of red to it, and this one is a little more of a bronzy color. Absolutely beautiful. I am asking $15 a piece on these vases. Back here we have Bear asleep on the floor. He's never more than a couple of feet away from me. And we have this lady. She is a gorgeous Mother Goose doorstop, quite weighty, and I brought her out because she matches the Paula Deen kettle I promised to show you after I found the cooking pot. Beautiful robin's egg blue with the speckles. Just gorgeous. A nice usable piece in lovely condition. I'm asking $15 on the kettle there. And on the same kettle theme, with the holidays fast approaching, I thought I would show you this. Look at the turkey with the pumpkins. An absolutely fantastic decorative piece for fall. It's just lovely. It's signed on the bottom, not for use obviously, just for display, but it's very unique and fabulous. I am asking $18 on the turkey kettle. Moving around here, this is the Stadium cake pan by Nordic Ware that we found. Really fantastic, and it reminded me that I also have this Nordic Ware pan, the Octopus. I've used this pan before, and the nice thing about it is that when you cook a sponge cake, a bundt cake in it, and turn it out, it looks like a sandcastle in the shape of an octopus. So you don't really have to ice it if you don't want to. You can just sprinkle some powdered sugar down and maybe some little chocolates in the shape of seashells or anything nautical themed. I suppose the same thing applies to this pan, because the Stadium would be brown, wouldn't it? You just have to create a little football field in the middle and then perhaps put a little decor on the doors here. So minimal effort for good effect with both of these cake pans. I paid $5 on the Stadium. I've had this one for a while. I am asking $25 a piece on the cake pans. I brought out a couple of salt and peppers for you because they've been selling rather well for me. The first are lovely. These are look like tulips, don't they? Salt and pepper tulips. Beautiful colours, pink, yellow and purple. And I am asking $12 on these. A rooster and chicken is the next set. They all have their stoppers. And also I am asking $12 on that set. Over here, I wanted to bring this out because we saw a very similar one on the shelf, and it was with the candles. I hadn't thought of using it as a candle holder, but you absolutely could. You could also use it for trinkets or a candy dish, either closed like that or 2 different candies in the open position. Just thinking, you could also use it for pistachio nuts, the nuts here, and this one empty for the shells. Moving back over here, we saw something similar on the shelf, so I wanted to show you this. It's a vintage Japanese planter. There is the mark. As you can see, it's quite crazed, obviously has some age to it, and it does have, it's not really a crack, I believe it's just a deep crazing. Appears to be just the glaze there, but the design is lovely, obviously old. Paid, let's see, $1 for it back in September of last year, and I am asking $18 on that piece. So as we saw in the video, I found the gross and manky but fantastic little squirrel wall plaque. It can also be used as a bird feeder because it has a little bowl protrusion at the bottom. I'm not going to open it now and show you because it's really gross. It needs to be taken outside and hosed off really well. It has mouse poop and all kinds of yuck all over it, so stay tuned. I will show you how I clean it in my next video. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you see anything you would like to purchase, please send me an email, thriftingvegas.tiffany@gmail.com. Please include your name, your mailing address, the item you're interested in, and your offer. I always say, if you fall in love with something, please feel free to offer a few dollars over asking price to give yourself the best chance of winning an item. If you are watching my older videos and see something you like, please visit my website, thriftingvegas.com. There you will find collections attached to my older videos. You click on the video under collections, and there you will find items that are still available for purchase. Do go take a look. I would really appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy browsing. Please stay tuned. I have some footage of our family vacation up to Navajo Lake. It's the first part of 3, I believe. And you'll see my kids and the dogs and Chris and I having a fun time fishing. Also, as always, our cats and hummingbirds. Again, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support, and I'll see you next time. Bye. And here we go with a rundown of the top 5 best-selling items from my last haul. Coming in at number 5 is the Honeybee Open Sugar Bowl. I paid $2 for it and sold it for $18. At number 4, the red ceramic mid-century style salt and pepper. I paid $2 for them and sold them for $15. At number 3, the fish and shrimp blue and white cup. I paid $3 for it and sold it for $19. It was very close, but at number 2, we have the lovely medical crystal paperweight. I paid $5 for it and sold it for $30. And in the number one slot, the most popular item from our last haul, the pewter seals on the Fool's Gold, the iron pyrite. I paid $2 for it and sold it for $25. We just pulled up to Navajo Lake Lodge. Getting out of the car here. Bear is really excited to be out of the car. We have two adjoining cabins this time because they were actually sold out. Through there you can see the lake, the parking lot and the lake, and these two cabins right here are going to be ours. The kids will be in here and Chris and I in that one. Let's get the car unloaded. It's early in the morning, we're out on the lake. Jake is driving the boat. And the lake is just like glass here. It's absolutely gorgeous. You can see the reflection of the trees in the lake. It's just a perfect morning for fishing. Well, I don't know if you can see, but it's absolutely pouring with rain. The doggies are not impressed. But we've got our poles in the water, so we shall see how it is fishing in the rain. First fish of the trip. The dogs are very interested. Daddy caught dinner. Wow. How long do you think that is, babe?
Boy, I don't know. 14 inches maybe. Ow.
That's a nice one. Ziggy, my cat, is very, very helpful when I'm editing. He lays on the bed here, giving me encouragement and moral support, and lots of purrs. Ziggy, you're not being very nice. Hi, Bandit. Are you in the sink? Rio needs to go outside, huh? Good morning. Hey, Ziggy. Hi. This is going to be so much fun. I'm here at Goodwill, but I'm not alone. My mum and my daughter Miley are with us.
Hello. Hi everyone.
What are we going to look for today? Stuff.
Stuff. Cut. I was not prepared for